Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be doing a review and a test on the new viral NYX concealer, and this is the Bare With Me Concealer Serum. I got mine in the shade Light. So let's get into this video. I already have my face done with the exception of mascara and highlighter and blush because I want to test this out underneath the eyes and see how it works. I'm excited. This is a beautiful serum, hydrating. I just picked this up. I've never tried it, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a try today. Now let's get right into the video. So if you're new to my channel and you love my channel and my videos, please don't forget to subscribe down below. You mean so much to me, and let's get started. Okay, so on my face, I'm wearing a very simple serum because I'm testing out a serum concealer. So I went in with the L'Oreal serum. This is the True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. Mine is in the shade 2-3 Light. And on my, as my bronzer, I have a L'Oreal I have the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion bronzer. And on my eyes, I have the Natasha Denona Mini Nude Palette, just this shade right here. And on my eyelid, I have the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Eyes to Mesmerize eyeshadow cream in the shade Champagne. And of course, for my wing, I have the new NYX Epic Smoke Liner, and this is in the shade Mocha Match. So this is my wing right here. I love these liners. I have a video on this. I recommend them. They're so easy to use and so beginner friendly. It is just unbelievable. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so a little bit about this concealer. This is a 24-hour hydration concealer, and this retails on the Ulta website for $11, and this comes in 13 shades. I got mine in the shade Light, which is the second from the lightest. The first one is Fair. Now we'll see how this goes on my skin tone, if it shows up too dark or too light. I have no idea, but we'll give it a try. Now this claims to be a medium coverage concealer, hydrates for 24 hours. It's a serum which is good for your face and your body as well. It claims to have a non-cakey natural finish, which that's all what we're looking for in a concealer. This is made for your under eye area, for your face, for your body, so you can spot conceal as well if you do pick a shade that is similar to your skin tone. This is very hydrating. It's supposed to cover acne, dry patches, dark circles. All of those good things are being covered by this guy right here. It's infused with skin-loving ingredients, including tremella mushroom, chica, and green tea for up to 24 hours of ultra hydration for skin that feels moisturized all day long. It's easy, it's a mess-free application. It comes with a pump. It's supposed to feel very lightweight on the skin. It's 100% vegan formula. It's cruelty-free. The shades that it comes in are Fair, Light, Vanilla, Beige, Golden, Tan, Medium, Sand, Deep Golden, Camel, Mocha, Rich, and Deep. So, okay. I'm going to give you a close-up of this concealer. It's a 9.6 milliliter tube concealer, which is 0.32 ounces. It comes with a pump. Very cute. It doesn't have a doe foot applicator. And that's the shade Light. Seems very hydrating. It is light and it's not too fair to create too much lightness on my skin, and the packaging is really cute. You get to see the actual serum inside, and when it's done, you can see this cream moving upwards, and you'll see how much you've used. So I love the packaging. It's really cute. Okay, so I've zoomed you guys close up, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply on one side with my Rare Beauty concealer brush. This is brand new washed. I've just washed it yesterday, so we don't have any residue in it. And on the other side, I'm gonna use, this is a Morphe sponge, and it's a dry one, so we're gonna use a dry sponge underneath the eye and see how this works. So let's go ahead and apply it. So this is what one pump looks like. Now again, we have to use our fingers because there's no doe foot applicator, so I'm gonna add a little bit there and there, and then we're gonna also add right there to contour. There's still left on my finger, so I'm gonna just put in the middle of the forehead and nose and chin. So I'm gonna use a brush on my right side, so let's go ahead and conceal. I think for the face, I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauty big sponge, and let's use it, the little one here. So you can see that a little bit goes a long way. So that is why I did not use any blush and any highlighter, because I knew that I'm gonna bring this concealer down. Now look how beautiful and hydrating and brightening this looks. You can see the brightening effect here. So I'm gonna go with my dampened sponge and kind of mesh in this bronzer that I had here so we don't have a sharp line. So it looks beautiful. This so far is probably one of the best concealers I have applied underneath my eye area within the first couple minutes, and I've noticed only great things about it. I've noticed very hydrating, very natural looking skin with a hint of a coverage, and this looks beautiful. Now I'm going to go do the other side, and I'm gonna use a dry sponge, and then we're gonna set it with my favorite powder, which is the Pat McGrath powder, which we know it works, and see how it looks. Now I pumped half of a pump right now because a pump seemed to have been too much. We can always add more, because that pump, and look how much more I have left. There's still a ton left. So let's do the same thing here. And let's use this mini Morphe sponge and blend it. Now remember, the sponge is dry. It is a very soft sponge, and I prefer to use a dry sponge underneath the eye area. It seems that it works better when I apply concealer. Now look how fast that was. So let's see. I don't see any difference in, maybe when applying it with the sponge, it looks a little bit more hydrating than when applying it with a brush on this side. Wow. This looks pretty. And the product did not get absorbed in here, or I didn't lose any product. You can still see it on my skin and underneath my eye area, and it just looks stunning. I am very impressed. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in much closer. So this is a close-up of how the concealer looks. Absolutely no settling underneath the eye right there in the fine lines. It looks hydrating. It looks brightening enough, not to the point where it's too brightened. Look on the forehead. It looks very hydrating as well and glowy. This concealer looks stunning, and it's only $11 on the Ulta website. Wow. I am impressed. How is this possible? So I'm going to go with my dampened sponge and push here in between my brows and forehead. I only like to use a dry sponge underneath my eye area once in a while. But yeah, look at this concealer. What do you guys think? Okay, so let me go ahead and apply my Pat McGrath powder. And I'm gonna use, let me make sure my brush is clean. So I'm gonna use this Moda Pro Glow brush. And let's go ahead. I don't even need to dab anything underneath there because nothing's settled in my fine lines. So let's put in this powder. Now look at that. Powder is added and it still looks brightening, it still looks hydrating, it looks youthful. Now remember, I have mature skin under the eyes, there's fine lines. I have dry skin and this concealer looks beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara, a highlighter, and a blush. So I'm gonna go in with my M Cosmetics blush. This is in the shade Peachy Peach, with my Milani highlighter and with my Maybelline Sky High mascara. Enjoy this intermission and I will be right back to show you how everything looks put together. Okay, so mascara is applied. I have zoomed you in again so you can see a final close-up on how this concealer looks under my eyes. And I am obsessed. I cannot believe this. This is a magical product. Like, I'm gonna give you my final thoughts in a second, but here's a close-up. What do you guys think? It's amazing, isn't it? If you're wondering what I'm wearing on my lips, I'm wearing the Sephora lipstick in the shade 7 with this NARS lipstick. This is a mini one, and I think this is the Laguna lipstick. And yeah, this is the combo I'm using on my lips. I love a nude lip. Anyways, let's get back to this magical product. The NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. I love everything about it. Now, the shade is perfect, light. It's not too bright, it's not too gray, it's not too dark. It looks perfect underneath the eyes. It looks perfect on the face. You can use this concealer all over the face, but there's not much product in here. If you just don't want to apply foundation, you dot a couple dots all over the face, and I think one pump should be enough to put a little bit underneath your eye and all over the face and blend it all in. This is perfect for dry skin, for mature skin, and I am sure it would look wonderful for oily skin if used as a concealer. It has the perfect amount of hydration underneath your eye. It looks natural. It doesn't crease into your fine lines, which most concealers do. I'm sure by the end of the night, like all of them, probably will see. If not, that would be like amazing not to see that creasing under the eyes. But right now, nothing, like absolutely nothing is creased. Nothing. Like, I don't understand. And it looks brightening to perfection, not too bright and not too dark. It's just perfect. I don't have any more words to describe it. It's just, this is pure perfection. This is what I'm looking for in a concealer. Now, I don't know if it has to do that it's a serum, that it has the tremella mushroom inside. I don't know, but I love this so much. I would repurchase this. I recommend this to absolutely everyone. You need to have this in your makeup stash. You need this. I don't know, this works better probably than even most of my high-end concealers. And this is from the drugstore by NYX. I love NYX. Now again, it comes with a pump, and I love it. I love that it has a pump. My only issue is if when you want to apply it for the under eye area, make sure you only use half a pump, because you have to apply it to your finger, and then with your finger you have to put it under your eyes. Now if you have long nails, which I don't, but if you have long nails, then I suggest maybe to put it on a concealer brush and apply it that way, or put it on the tip of your sponge and apply it that way as well. It's going to be hard to use your fingers if you have long nails, only because there's no doe foot applicator. So I guess that's the only tiny little negative for the ones who have very long nails. So, but I am telling you, if you have mature skin, dry skin, go get this one if it's not out of stock. I've seen it on the Ulta website, so it's still in stock. Only the shade Fair is out of stock, but all the other shades are in stock, and I am obsessed with this one. It looks wonderful at the end of the video, and look how hydrating, how glowy, how beautiful everything looks underneath the eye. So obviously this works good with a serum foundation, and I'm sure it's going to work perfect with a matte or more high coverage foundation because of the serum and the hydration that this product has inside. So yeah, final thought, I recommend it. I suggest that you go grab it. This is a beautiful product to have in your collection. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know what you think of this product. If you have it in your collection, what you think of how it looks underneath my eye. I think it looks amazing. I hope you guys really enjoyed this review. This was so exciting to film, and I am so happy with how the shade turned out, with how the coverage turned out, and with how hydrating and how perfected it looks. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe down below. It will mean so much to me. I wish you all a wonderful day. Always remember to be yourself, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.